And now for your River Falls Wildcats.
And now introducing the starters for your River Falls Wildcats. Tonight's Wildcat manager of the game. He's a 5'2" fifth grader from Greenwood Elementary, Jonah Jess.
That's such an awesome aspect thing to bring to the team. And Mike Vitt, number 3, getting the nod tonight.
Just promoter.
Number 5, Adam Fireisen.
And there's number 5, Adam Fireisen.
A 6'3" sophomore. Number 11, Peyton Flood.
And there's number 11, Peyton Ponyboy Flood. Getting the start again.
Number 23, Zach Johnson.
And it's Zach Johnson, the freshman, been starting for what, Ariel, almost half the season, you think, probably?
I believe so, correct.
Jackson Milton.
And rounding out the starting lineup for the Cats is the senior center, Jackson Notek. And we're getting ready for some basketball here. I'm trying to get an update on the River Falls wrestling kids that are down at state tournament area. We've got 3 kids down there participating this weekend. Right. And I know one Timmy Burns is down there.
Oh, I figured that makes sense.
My only concern would be that he hasn't found the Kohl Center yet. But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully he made it.
Tim, if you have, just text us and let us know.
Yeah,
just
give us a shot.
Safe.
Yeah. He's traveling with Brother Dan and some other old high school friends from Menominee and Terry Casey from River Falls. So
very cool.
You boys behave down there. And we're ready for the jump. Since Cunningham going to go up against Notek. Well, Cunningham, Cohenhoven, Nelson, Soto, and Paul for Fridley.
Don't have a height on Cunningham, but he's a good 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, he's a big kid. They got some height there, a little length.
21's a tall dude, too.
Yes, he is. And Fridley comes out, opens man-to-man. Wildcats control the first possession here and setting up their offense, swinging the ball around, good movement. Here's Fireisen out top, gets it to Johnson on the wing here. He'll drive a little bit, dish it back out. Good patience so far by the Cats. There's Johnson, 3-point shot up off the back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound, number 10. Cohenhoven comes out of there with it. And here comes Fridley the other way.
Fridley comes in with an 11-9 record. Common foe was St. Paul Johnson, who they beat by, I believe, 7 or 8 points.
Okay.
We lost 2. We had that game in hand and ended up losing that game in the earlier. It was the first game of the season, actually.
Okay.
Nice little pass. Excellent.
Yeah. Good look. Notek found a wide open Johnson underneath. Basket. River Falls. First 2 points of the game go to the Cats. The Fridley fans wanted a foul on their offensive possession. Soto went in the lane, got knocked down, no call. And here comes Fridley with their second possession. Here's Paul outside the 3-point arc. Gives it to Cunningham. Here's Soto out top. There's Nelson, number 11. Evan Nelson, senior guard. Gives it to Soto. 3-point shot up. Air ball.
Nice rebound, Zach.
Zach Johnson rebound, and here come the Cats. Notek, long 3-point shot up off the front iron, no good. Mike Vitt tries to bat it out, but it goes right to Soto for Fridley, and here come the Tigers the other way. There's Nelson looking. Jerome Cunningham. Wildcats settling in man-to-man, as has been their case the entire season.
Jim McDonald isn't a recognizable face for me from last year, so I wonder if this is his first year coaching.
Yeah, very well could be for the Fridley Tigers. Ariel, last Saturday when we did the Ashland-Ordocker game, I was prepping my whole way out here that we were playing Fridley that day.
I thought so, too. Yeah, I honestly thought that was a Fridley game, too.
And Nelson knocks down the first bucket for the Tigers, and they take a 3-2 lead with that three-pointer. Notek around the defense of Cunningham. Easy layup, and it's 4-3 Cats. Here comes Nelson the other way for the Tigers. in their all black unis. Nelson, nice drive in the
Very
lane.
nice
Little
drive.
runner, good looking drive and bucket. Evan Nelson has all 5 points for the Tigers.
We were overloaded on the one side. There you go, Adam.
Feyereisen in the lane, dishes it out. Johnson, open three, count it. The freshman picking up where he left off last Saturday. Knocking down a three from the wing. And it's 7-5 Cats. There's Nelson, arm out a little bit. No call, we got to travel. Drug the pivot foot.
So that's where Zach is telling Zach Johnson, move over into that spot. Don't use your hand. Move over to that spot. I don't like using the term use your feet, but get your body in front of them.
Yeah.
Two men.
Yeah, Ariel, you know, defense with your feet, right?
Right.
There's Johnson to flood. It's like the Tigers have dropped into a little trapping zone press or zone defense there.
Peyton Pony Boy.
Yeah, penetrates it, banks it off the backboard and in, and it's 9-5 Cats. Errant pass. Cunningham was cutting, and Nelson thought he was staying out wide. Vitz blocked at the other end. Flood picks it up, can't convert. And the Tigers control it. Here comes Cunningham the other way. A little out of control, no call. Here's Feyereisen. A little fast tempo here early in the start of the game. Yeah, Coach Campbell hollering out pace,
pace. Jackson, well done.
Yeah, looks like Jackson might be able to do that most of the night against that defense, Ariel.
Yeah, and if they scouted him, they probably didn't. They didn't probably scout him to be driving a whole lot because he is a really good outside shooter. So maybe decided to take advantage of that. I think to your point, I think he can do that all night long.
Yeah, Mike Vitt picks the pocket of Soto.
There you go.
Feyereisen can't convert at the other end. Timeout. Coach Jim McDonald wants to talk about it with his Fridley Tiger team.
Here, we sort of switched it up. I thought they were going to be the runners, and we're sort of running it, and they're not able to set up their defense, and we're able to get into that. Thanks, Rob.
Oh.
Insane. You got a bluff? It's like it's there. Is that understood? And then we close hard. Make sure 11, obviously, we're hand high. Offensively, space it. We can see what we're getting. You guys doing a great job. And guys not there off dribble drive, but we got to space and pace. We got too quick there at the end a little bit. Good run. Let's get another one in us.
Yeah, we're good.
Wisconsin 56, Northwestern 53, 7 minutes left in the second half.
So there's your timeout. Coach Campbell saying, let's keep the pace. We got a little quick there on a couple possessions. Looks like Fridley might want to play that tempo, Ariel, a little bit. I think they'd like it a little ragtag.
I think so, too.
And after the timeout, Fridley tried to cut into that 6-point early lead here for the Wildcats and see what they dialed up offensively. Here's Cunningham.
Nice
drive,
crossover.
good aggressive drive. Ball knocked away by Flood. Here come the Cats.
Well
drive
done.
and dish, Feyereisen, layup, Johnson. 13-5 Cats.
Great look at him, Feyereisen.
Yeah. Assist Feyereisen, bucket Johnson, and Vitt almost got a steal there. Here's Bull way outside. Nelson being guarded by Vitt. Here's Cohenhoven. Gives it back to Bull out top. He'll put up a long three-point shot off the front iron. No good. Cats board. Here comes Feyereisen the other way. Vitt, no tech. Drive. Ball knocked away from behind by Bull. Or Paul, I'm sorry. It's going Bull.
Right in front of the Cats' den. They're all pink this evening, at least trying to be pink.
Yeah. Spafford in the game for, I believe that was Peyton Flood getting his first break of the game. Entry pass, no tech. Ball knocked away by Paul, and it's out of bounds to the Cats. Inbound to Spafford off his foot out of bounds to the Tigers. Cunningham playing good defense there. Cunningham looks like he has track shoes on, doesn't he? Here come the Tigers trying to get a little something going here offensively. They've been a little quiet here Here's Cohenhoven to Paul. Nelson extends the left arm a little bit on that drive, but good ball movement.
Very good
Soto
ball movement. Had a nice
open
look.
three, count it. Number 12, Nate Soto, senior forward for the Fridley Tigers.
That was
Go ahead.
very good passing. It was fun to watch that, even though it was against our team.
Cats settle it in here the other end offensively. Here's Johnson on the wing, guarded by Soto. Notek, three-point shot. Count it.
Count it. Splash three. Jackson Notek.
The senior says, I'll drop one in on senior night from outside the arc. Nice-looking shot. Follow through. Count it. 16-8.
Ooh, that was from a long ways out. Nice block out, Zach Johnson.
Yeah, Evan Nelson tried to answer that and a couple feet further, and he couldn't. Notek, ball knocked away. Dumps it down to Spafford.
That's a little bit of a mismatch. Spafford's going to be a little bit stronger, but whoa,
Ooh,
nice
Nelson
defense.
blocks it.
Nice defense on Evan Nelson there. There you go. Oh.
Foul on Mike Vitt. For as active and fast paced as this game's been, Ariel, that's only the first penalty? First foul of the game?
Wow.
I believe it is. That was on Mike Vitt.
Evan Nelson was cringing, begging for that foul, and he got it.
Alley-oop off the
pretty.
inbound to Soto. Soto puts it down at 16-10 now, Wildcats.
Timeout. The ball went down to, that wasn't Ellsworth. Is that Prescott that direction?
Yeah, that'd be more Prescott, but that was a pretty play by the Tigers inbound.
Very nice.
Casey Fisher seeing his first action of the night for the Tigers. I was at a youth basketball tournament in Fridley 2 weeks ago. Ariel had some friends from the Richmond's daughter playing, and I got to do the scorebook. I don't know why, but Casey Fisher was doing the scoreboard with me, so I had a nice little talk with him. Nice kid. Jackson Notek says, I'm feeling it on senior night from a long ways out. Count it. 19-10 Cats.
Folks at home, you're going to have to take score because we don't have a score guide tonight, so we won't know who's doing what.
No, we won't. Ball knocked away. Cohenhoven's pass. Johnson to Notek. Blocked. Foul on the way up. Who are they going to call it on?
Number 0.
It is Jerome Cunningham. Picks up his first and the first on the Tigers. That'll put Notek to the line for 2. Trying to extend this 9-point lead the Cats have early in the first half. About 10:05 to go here in the first half. Notek sets up, shot up off the front iron. Bounces around and out.
We don't. Okay.
You got it, top?
19-10 with 10:05 left.
And we'd like to thank our sponsor, game sponsor all year long, First National Bank of River Falls. Thank you, Jeff Johnson and gang. And Notek converts on the second, making a 10-point Wildcat lead. Fisher gets the ball to Nelson. Nelson looking inside. Taylor Terrell in the game for the Cats. Peyton Flood back in as well. So with this pace of this game, Coach Campbell going to the bench, probably a good idea here. Cunningham backs in, kicking it around. Fisher fakes a three. Soto out top, guarded by Fireisen. And Coach McDonald for the Tigers says, let's reset this, boys. Here's Soto. Paul in the lane, good drive, can't convert. Tip up, no good by Cunningham. Here's the Cats. Notek.
I didn't watch the Oradocker game from last weekend, Russ. Was Adam doing the same thing he did the night before or the few nights before when he was doing those drives on the inside? Was that sort of the same game?
Yeah, it was pretty much that, but he was dishing a lot of those out, and Zach Johnson was knocking shots down the first half like there was no tomorrow. He came out of the first half with 27 or 28 points.
Oh, my.
I think 6 3-pointers.
Outstanding.
A lot of that from Fire Eisen. Good drive, no tack, count it. 22-10. Wildcats, 8:25 to go here in the first half of this non-conference game at River Falls High School. Here's Jerome Cunningham for the Tigers. Tigers trying to find an offensive answer here. Casey Fisher will pop one up, three-pointer, bounces around, in and out, and back in and through. A three-point shot there by the junior forward. Entry pass into Taylor Terrell. Looked like he had an open shot, but good ball movement.
Nice rebound, Taylor. Oh, shoot. Got it stolen by number 14.
Yeah, Casey Fisher just took it away. That young man told me he plays basketball, but football is his sport.
Oh.
Wide receiver for the Tigers.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Casey a senior this year?
He's a junior. Yeah. And he'll pop another one. That one looks a little long, and it is. Battle for the rebound goes to Belargin, and Aaron Belargin will bring it up for the Cats. Here's Flood. Drive, reverse layup, nice use of a body. Good job, Peyton Ponyboy Flood. Reverse, count it. 24-13, Cats. 7:20 to go, first half. Here's Jerome Cunningham. Both teams staying man-to-man. There's Nelson in the lane, pull-up jumper, free throw line, no good. Good box out by Terrell.
Excellent box out by Taylor.
Notek drives, draws the body foul on Jerome Cunningham. Cunningham doesn't agree with that one, but
first rest for Adam Fireisen and Jackson too. Is that the first time he's come off?
Yeah, I think it is. Get a little rest there for those two guys. In the game for the Tigers is number 1, Isaac Burns, the sophomore, along with number 22, Wyatt Chafee.
The Tigers also have an 8th grader on their roster, and it's different in Minnesota as it is in Wisconsin. They allow middle school players to play high school ball, but they have to be on the varsity squad. They can't be up playing JV or JV2. They have to be on varsity. So.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the ruling.
All right.
So I'd like to see what he looks like if he's actually on the varsity squad. I can't see numbers with some of the kids down there.
Tigers stepping up the defensive pressure here a little bit. Wildcats trying to find an offensive answer. Kick out there to Vitt. Vitt will drive in the lane.
Jeez, he's tough.
Off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Flood. Here's Zach Johnson. Free throw line extended, no good. Rebound, Tigers. Full court pass to Soto. He goes up for the dunk, and we got a foul on Taylor Terrell.
It's a good foul.
Yeah.
I'll take that any day.
Yep.
Nice hustle down there.
That'll send Nate Soto to the free throw line for the Fridley Tigers, trying to cut into this 11-point Wildcat lead, 24-13. Cats, 6:14 to go, and Nate Soto, nice looking shot, knocks down the first free throw, 10-point lead Cats. Here's Spafford back in the game. Aaron Belargin getting a breather. Soto gets the second. Here it is. No good. Rebound, Terrell. Here's Flood. Peyton Flood, open three-point shot up. Oh, halfway down and out.
Nice rebound, Ryan.
Spafford, good hustle inside.
Windbrook strong. Casey coming in. 2-shot foul.
And the Tigers just getting that ball up the court, making one pass, going for the hard layup foul. Casey Fisher will go to the line.
First, team's third.
Yeah, that's right. Spafford's first.
Well, rough game by the Fern brothers out of Roberts, Wisconsin.
Checking into the game for the Wildcats, number 5, Adam Fireisen.
And Fisher shooting the second. 5:53 to go in the game. 26-16. Wildcat lead back in the game.
Second line for the Tigers,
Evan
number
Nelson.
11, Evan Nelson.
And here's Adam Fireeisen bringing the ball up for the Cats, setting the offense. Zach Johnson out top of the key. There's Mike Vitt. To drive in the lane, gets cut off. Dish Johnson is guarded by Evan Nelson. Swinging it very well. Shot up, blocked by Soto. Got in the air.
Yeah, that was a nice break by Soto. He saw that ball coming with his eyes and got there a little bit quicker. He's got some hops to
Yes,
him.
he does. Yeah, he got in the air and blocked that one. Looked like we had swung it just enough for a Zach Johnson three-pointer, but here's Fireeisen, brings it out over the far side, gets it back. There's Vitt. Taylor Terrell guarded by Evan Nelson. And Mike Vitt goes baseline, lost control of the ball a little bit, went off his foot out of bounds. Coming back to the Tigers, trailing by 10, trying to cut into that lead with a two-pointer or three, and here comes Evan Nelson. Ooh, Spafford. Oh, little runner, no good there. No call. Soto comes out of there with the rebound. Here's Burns. Oh. Here an entry pass. Goes out of
Back
bounds.
into the game for the Wildcats, number 2, Jackson Notek.
Trying to get it into Chafee. He was trying to get position. That was a tough angle to get that pass through here.
Right. I don't think Chafee was ready for it.
No. And he zipped that thing. There was some heat to that pass.
That was a Brett Favre pass.
Yes, it was. Notek back in the game. Wildcats patiently running their offense. Here's Mike Vitt. Gets it to Notek. Drive baseline.
That was really well done.
That was strong go to the basket there. Good drive.
Jackson Notek.
Soto was really set up to block a jump shot out there, and Jackson, to his credit, ripped and went.
Isaac Burns tries a little dipsy-do shot there. He got that to go in the JV game. He played a little bit of the JV game, but not so much here. Shot a little off there, a lot of contact, no call.
Back into the Tigers, lineup number 10, Micah Cowenhoven.
Micah Cowenhoven back in for the Tigers. Trailing by 12, 28-16, and here's Nate Soto bringing it up, gives it to Nelson. Cowenhoven. Tigers trying to find an answer to the man-to-man defense the Cats have been putting on them here. Here they go high-low, get it into Paul. Ball knocked around out of bounds. It'll go possession Wildcats. Off of that.
Number 21, Paul, it was a nice slip that he had there to get open underneath. I was just going to make the statement that Wildcats were playing really good defense, not allowing that space for driving, and he slipped it right through.
Good point, Ariel.
They're extending the defense now. Oh, it's actually 2-3. Is this in zone? It is in zone.
Well, 2-3 with a trap in it. They're trapping the ball and effectively force the Cats to call a timeout. Coach Zach Campbell wants to talk to his team. I believe it's
So we
a
got
30-second.
When we swap, this guy put us off of the ball's got to get from either, which you can't just put it above your head and think we're going direct line. You probably got to bump attack. Yesterday we were double drive, it's probably middle and attack. That 32 action is killing us because we're letting them get over the cross screen. You can't sit level. So you can beat them over and make them go low. Flash from sideline.
Well, I don't. I did get it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I heard, unfortunately, Ariel. No problem there with the mic. Let's see what Fridley does, if anything, and their change of defense. Love the inbound play coming out of the timeout. Assist Notak bucket. Fire Eisen, 14-point Cat lead. There's Cowenhoven, gets it over to Nelson. Nelson, strong drive and layup, uses his body well.
He did.
Evan Nelson.
We had 3 gentlemen down there waiting for him, but we weren't able to close it off.
Good point, Ariel. We've sometimes struggled with that with the help defense.
I love that play that Adam just did. He avoided number 10 in that drive. Just sort of bounced around him, and he fell. Adam still made the shot. Outstanding.
Good bucket. Last 4 points for the Cats go to Fire Eisen, and 3-point shot up, no good by the Tigers, but they get their own rebound. And there's a good look by Soto. He finds Burns for an easy layup underneath.
Yep. Isaac Burns
gets a bucket, and it's 32-20 with 1:50 to go here in the first half. Aaron Belargin coming in the game for Ryan Spafford. And here's the trap, and they get it to Fire Eisen in the lane. Ball knocked around. Goes out of bounds.
I thought Adam was reaching for it, but obviously the firm.
Must not have touched it.
The ref saw that there was no touch down there.
Cats inbounding under their own basket. 1:35 to go here in the first half. They post up Notak out of the inbound. He'll go in the lane, kick it out. Zach Johnson, 3-point shot up and good. The freshman stroke continues to be just smooth.
It's solid. It's absolutely solid. Fun to watch.
Nelson, strong drive. Had to shift his body because of the help of Adam Fire Eisen. Couldn't convert. We almost had Johnson set up again. Coach Campbell saying, slow down, boys. Near turnover there with the quick pass, but it goes out of bounds off of Paul. It'll stay Wildcat basketball under their own basket. Coming to inside a minute to go here in the first half. Belargin, open 3. And Aaron Belargin. I believe with that one, you can call that tickling the twine.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
Nice to see it on senior night.
Ooh, 3-point shot up. Casey Fisher. Knocks it down from long range. Notak ball taken away by Soto. Soto will drive hard to the lane. No foul. And Casey Fisher gets a steal there.
Soto was looking for a foul there. I don't know that I saw that, but.
Cowenhoven.
Coming up with 23 seconds. They're going to hold it for the last shot.
Trailing by 15. Coach McDonald says, let's try to get the last one here. And Evan Nelson will dribble it around out top. 10 seconds. Probably about time to go. There's Cowenhoven. Long 3-point shot off the front iron. Up over the top of the backboard, and the Cats will have 3.7 to try to make something happen.
Let's see our 3.7 play.
There you go.
End of game. He's what?
Evan.
That almost made it.
Evan Nelson steals the full court pass to Zach Johnson, and he had an open, of course he had an open look from half court, but he had a good look, and he set up like he'd done that before, didn't he?
And it looked good coming out of his hands. I'm like,
did.
that's going to have a chance.
And went off the front iron, no good. So the first half in the books, 38-23, your River Falls Wildcats in the lead. Ariel.
Yeah, sort of surprising. As I stated before, Fridley beat St. Paul Johnson, that team that we lost to earlier in the season. And I figured it'd be a little bit close. Oh, here we got some senior dance team members being recognized for the evening.
She will be attending UW Stout to pursue a bachelor's degree of science in criminal justice and rehabilitation. Everyone give a round of applause for Brooke Damsgaard.
Brooke Damsgaard of the dance team.
Next up, we have Serena Scott, escorted by her parents, Jenny and Shannon Scott. Serena is a 4-year member and captain of the dance team. Next year,
Shannon Scott.
UW River Falls.
I play a little golf with that guy out at Kilcarney Hills.
You do?
Yeah,
nice
you know
guy.
Shannon?
I do. He works at Dick's Market here in town.
Yeah.
Always extremely friendly.
Yeah. Good guy, does a great job out there. So congratulations to his daughter and the other senior dance team members. And with that, Ariel, I got a little update on the state wrestling tournament. One Tim Burns has updated me with the fact that
he made it.
He did get it there, or else he's watching it on the Cube or something. Nathan Fuller and Mitchell Williamson are both in the semifinals.
Good for them.
So good for them. Must have won. I would guess that would be one or two matches today, huh?
I would say if they're in the semifinals, I would say possibly two.
Yeah.
Right.
And Chance Kamarowski lost in overtime, but will still be wrestling as the guy who beat him made it to the semis. So all three are still going.
Excellent. Very good. I know that Mitchell was seeded number 2.
Was he?
In the whole tournament. So he's the guy on the opposite side of him was the champion of last year at the same weight class. So it'll be an interesting matchup to see how that works out.
Yeah, hopefully he gets to that point and we get to see that, right?
Yeah, it'd be very cool.
Well, we got the dance team on. We'll leave the camera on them, and I think Ariel will take a little break here, and we'll be back 4 or 5 minutes.
Sounds like a plan.
We have a final update in the Big Ten from Evanston, Illinois. The Wisconsin Badgers 70, Northwestern Wildcats 64. think I shot it. Just wandered away.
All right, folks, we're back here winding up the halftime entertainment. We had the dance team. We had a little basketball shooting here from the crowd into the Cats Den. Good fun by all, and we're ready for basketball. Fridley trying to find an answer here, 38-23. They trail your River Falls Wildcats as we begin the second half of play. Fridley's going to have the first possession of the second half. Looks like we got the starters on the floor for both teams, Ariel. And we had a lot going on there at halftime, didn't we? We had dance team recognition, we had the dance team out, and we had a little basketball fun there.
We did. And the Fridley kids were right into it with the River Falls kids.
That was good to see.
Really nice back and forth.
Yeah. So here comes Fridley, trailing by 15, trying to get back in this one. Here's Jerome Cunningham outside. He'll drive, strong left side, little runner, short. He gets his own board up. No good, battling for it.
Nice hustle by number 0, Jerome Cunningham. That was really good hustle.
Trying to get him involved offensively. I don't think he had a bucket in the first half, Ariel, and it's like the coach McDonald wanted to get him in the action right away.
Right. Pony Boy was guarding him. Looks like he got whacked in the face.
Yeah, hope he's all right. No blood, or he would have to come out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here's the Wildcats' first possession here, second half. On the block to Notak. Little turnaround jumper, no good. Soto with a rebound, and here comes Nelson for the Fridley Tigers. The visiting Fridley Tigers. And Paul can't handle the pass from Nelson. Goes out of bounds off of Paul. Ball back to River Falls. Here's Fireheisen pushing it up quickly. Notak. Skip pass to Johnson. Good patience by the Cats. I think first half, Ariel, pretty balanced scoring attack, wouldn't you say?
I think so. We had
Notek hit a couple, and
Zach Johnson had a few on the outside.
yeah, Fire Eisen had a couple drives for layups, and so I think overall it was probably pretty balanced first half. Here's Nate Soto, got away with a step before he dribbled, but no call, and he knocks down a little jumper there. It is 38-25 Cats. There's Adam Fire Eisen being guarded by Gomar Paul. Mike Vitt. Entry pass, Notek on the block, backs it in. Oh, Cunningham near steal, couldn't get it. 3-point shot. Flood, no good, but Soto gathered the rebound and came down out of bounds.
It's been interesting watching the Wildcats here these last handful of games. If they win this game, it will be 5 in a row. They're really shoring up their game. Their defense has gotten much better. They're spreading the offense around quite a bit. It's been fun to watch. On the opposite side, Fridley has lost 3 games in a row, so they're trying to right themselves. But I think the Wildcats they're peaking at the right time. It'll be fun to watch this next game in Toma and see how they do.
You bet. That's the time to get it going, huh?
Absolutely.
Omar Paul puts up a 3, no good. And I will say the officials are letting them play, Ariel, on both ends. So good to see the freshman pull up jump shot. Knocks it down, 40-25. Lead remains 15.
Yeah, you focus on the cube. If you're looking at the refs, they do look alike because they're brothers. And I think there's 2 sets. There's one set there, the one in the bottom and at the bottom, but the blonde-haired one is not one of the twins. The other 2, the more of the redheads, they're twins from Roberts, Wisconsin.
You'd never know that.
No, not at all. All 3 were basketball players. I believe one of them played at UW Stout.
Oh, lazy pass by the Tigers, stolen by the Cats. And here's Johnson, dishes it to Vitt. Knocked away by Soto. And Soto will bring it the other way. Kicks it out. Oh, Cunningham thought about it. Cut off baseline. Good defense. Peyton Flood. And we got a shout out to Will Johnson, who's in Punta Gorda, Florida. Got us up on the cube. I believe that's Zach's grandfather. So welcome, Will. He's been a consistent watcher all year long. We'll just call him Cube Fan of the Year. What do you think? Well, you don't get anything for that, but
I had Dwayne Benedict, Adam Fireisen's grandfather, to stop and say hello, and he was watching the game, not the Ordocker game, but the game before that. On the cube from Maui.
Yes, yeah. Paula let us know that. We gave a shout out to them that night. So yeah. Cats.
I just had one question for him. Why'd he come back?
Right.
There's Zach.
Oh, no good. Rebound, Soto. Good open look. Just couldn't knock it down. Here's Nate Soto coming the other way, out of control. Here's Fire Eisen. Gets it to Notek. Notek will drive. Ball knocked away from behind. Gomar Paul has done that a couple times. Long arms, lanky young man.
Jackson's got both set of grandparents here this evening and his godfather, Lee Gemlick.
Yeah, very nice.
Got to do a shout out to Jana Fireisen. She came up last time and said, "You guys didn't even look at us. Look at me down here on in the stand." I'm like, "Okay, Jana, I got you this time."
We give a shout out to Adam's aunt Jana and Uncle Randy.
Aaron Belargin.
In the kind of the front row there of that section, aren't they?
Yeah. Their son, JP Fireisen, is in the Yankee program. He's actually he's doing well right now, coming out of their bullpen in the preseason here. It's got our fingers crossed that he'll make it up to the big team for the season.
That'd be outstanding, wouldn't it?
Crazy. I don't know the last time I saw Zach miss 2 shots in a row from the outside.
That's true. Oh, good.
Nicely done.
Nice give and go. Belargin to Fire Eisen. Fire Eisen gives it back. Easy bucket.
42-25, 13:06 left in the game.
Jerome Cunningham dribbling around out top. Here's Nelson. Drive. Runner. Got it.
Nicely
in
done.
the lane.
Evan Nelson.
Over Belargin, and Fridley trying to force the tempo a little bit here. Here's Belargin. He'll drive around everybody. Left-hander won't go. Soto rebound.
Nice drive, Aaron. Just couldn't quite finish it off. That was a nice hesitation.
Yeah, very nice. Evan Nelson, hesitation layup. 42-29. Adam Fireeisen looking to answer. Ball knocked away by Nelson. Rebound. Fireeisen.
Take it, Taylor. Oh, not quite there.
All right, settle it down. Cats, settle it down. Belargin going to back it out. Coach Campbell, you tell him to set it back up. A little patience here. Here's Fireeisen. Zach Johnson, three-point shot up. Bottom of the net.
It was not going to miss 3 in a row.
No.
Last 3.
Knocks it down. The young man can shoot the ball. 45-29. Cats, 11:45 to go here in the ball game.
So we have our freshmen, and the Fridley Tigers have their 8th grader who's not here this evening, but would have liked to have seen an 8th grader play some varsity ball.
Yeah, it would have been fun. Nelson, tough shot. Couldn't get it to go. Aaron Belargin gives it to Johnson. Another one by the freshman, Zach Johnson. And Coach Zach Campbell calls a timeout. And there's the chance he's a freshman.
Hey, I want to now because we're still getting for us right now. Stay with me. Our slides are not to where we need them to be. Stops. Movement in our slides are going to dictate. That's right. That's a great job in transition, guys. We are. Be there. Zach, dribble out. Should be there.
You want to translate that?
I don't think so.
Huh? That's too bad. Sorry, we have a little problem with the coach mic there today.
Thunder.
(48-29) River Falls leads Fridley. 11-11 here in the ball game. Nelson in the lane, 14-footer, no good. Fireeisen rebound. And here comes the junior down the lane. Kicks it out to Taylor Terrell. Ooh, Soto near steal. Belargin, three-point shot up. Oh, look good. Bounced around and out. Sub in the game for the Tigers. That's number 4, Evan Shaw.
That may be the first time we've seen him, right?
Yeah. A little runner, Isaac Burns, got the foul on Zach Johnson. He'll go to the line for 2.
Wildcat fouls on number 23, Zach Johnson. That's his first, team's first. At the line shooting 2 for the Tigers, Isaac Burns.
I didn't know Tim had relatives in Fridley.
I didn't either. And Isaac Burns gets the first.
Back into the lineup for the Wildcats, number 2, Jackson Notek. Number 3, Mike Vitt. And number 10, Ryan Spafford.
Mike Vitt, Spafford, and Notek back in the game for the Cats. And Isaac Burns converts on both. And Fridley's going to try to force the tempo here. Burns, yikes. A lot of body there, but no call. Peyton Flood gets it to Mike Vitt. Vitt will drive on Shaw. Picks up his dribble. Ball knocked away. Evans comes out of there with it for the Tigers.
Mike was sandwiched in between 2 Fridley players, so he couldn't get the ball off.
Long three-point shot, no good, but there is Nate Soto.
I like Soto. He's a good player.
Yeah, he is.
I like his intensity, his hops.
That's his first, team second.
Couldn't get that one to go. On the putback, we will go to the line for 2, trying to cut into the 17-point Wildcat lead. Right at 10 minutes to go in the ball game.
Here's an interesting point is that Fridley must be in the same conference with De La Salle, who has been a perennial state champion. They've put out some major players out of that program.
Yes, they have.
They played them twice this year, and I think it was like 10-point games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're not a bad team. They might be having a bad night, but River Falls might be just playing that well.
Yeah. And lazy pass, steal by Burns. Dribbles in traffic, out of control. Nothing. There's Soto with the putback.
Nate Soto.
And it's 48-35, 13-point lead, Cats. 9:30 to go here in the ball game. Mike Vitt, this trap is working a little bit right now, Ariel.
It is.
Vitt, scoop shot underneath, no good. And here comes the Tigers. Isaac Burns, little runner.
6-point run here.
Those are tough shots. They look a little out of control, and he banked it in, and it's 48-37.
Adam Fireisen and Zach Johnson ready to come back in the game.
And ball knocked out of bounds, and we got substitutions coming in.
Wildcats number 5, Adam Fireisen, and number 23, Zach Johnson.
Flood and Vitt will come out. Zach Johnson and Adam Fireisen back in. Adam brings a little calmness to the ball control here.
He does. He brings a lot to the game for the team.
That's Notek.
Jackson!
And that's a pretty shot. Follow through, knocked down. That's his third, I'm sure, of the night for sure. And it's 51-37 Cats.
It's pretty tough on a team when your opponent is shooting three-pointers as well as they're doing.
Yeah.
We've been on the other end of this. We've watched that Eau Claire North team really take it to us. They couldn't miss that evening.
Yeah, that's true. That game here was a night for Eau Claire North, and the Cats have shot pretty consistently all year.
They have. They really have.
Zach Johnson can't convert. Battle for the rebound. It comes back to Johnson. Little runner, no good. And it's out of bounds to the Tigers.
Right. On the flip side with that Eau Claire North team is that we went into their gym and shot lights out, and they shot poorly in their own gym, and we came out with a win on that one. That was a huge win for River Falls.
That was. That was a fun game.
It was. Actually, I wasn't even there. I was watching you guys on the cube.
Oh, were you?
I believe so.
It was me and Gregory Eugene.
Yeah.
So here's the Tigers trailing by 14 and a turnover. Back to the Cats. Here comes Fireisen. Gives it to Notek. Entry pass knocked around.
Nice.
Zach Johnson gets it. Fireisen will reset. Chased by Burns. And Aaron Belargin will bring it back out top. Tried to get it to a cutting Zach Johnson off the back of his hand there, and it'll go back to the Tigers. Here's Isaac Burns bringing it up. Cowenhoven in the game. Soto, Nelson, and Cunningham. Here's Cowenhoven.
Nice defense on River Falls' part. They haven't really been driving a lot. They've had a few openings here and there. Now letting make that statement. Nice defense, Ryan Spafford, to stop that drive.
Yeah, very good defense. Spafford just held his ground. And no one under the basket but Cats for that rebound. Here's Notek, strong drive, and we got a... I think he got number 10.
The Tigers foul
Micah Cowenhoven.
Micah Cowenhoven. That's his first, team second.
If Soto looked like he got the ball free, I just didn't see the ball on the other end.
Must have been on the other side of him.
Yep.
Cowenhoven got him. Looks like Gomar Paul's coming back in the game for the Tigers.
I throw lob to Jacks right now, lob off this because they're going to switch it right up wide.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, lock in. Here, like this is. Unless I got it. This is without a bait. They're just scramble mode. So what's happened to us? Now we're scramble mode and making passes off our tip of our toes. Abs and be out of control. Just have a base and then to play. We're back to slip and stuff right now. Back to slip. You don't have to curl it. Just slip your action. But we got to lock in right now. We allowed them to crawl back in by our carelessness with our base, which is leading to decision making right now. You get the ball. Zach here. Same set we ran the other day. Get up over the top and you fly to the outside. Jack's run hard. Zach, legal. He doesn't get bumped, you throw it. Otherwise, Zach, you set right here. This guy's got to get almost this way. And then if Jax doesn't get bumped, throw it out. The game. And now.
Coach Mark Vries always helping the boys up as they go back out of a timeout or out of the half. Good guy to have on the bench with Coach Campbell there.
He's the emotion guy.
Yep.
Absolutely the emotion guy.
Lob pass into Notek on the inbound play. Couldn't convert on the bunny. Good looking play, but we just couldn't get it to convert.
Was at the basketball banquet last year because our youngest boy, was a senior on the team, and Mark Rees got up to talk, and he talked about his win, his coaching win against Hudson. That he's a River Falls guy through and through. He grew up here, went to high school here, and to see the passion in his eyes about beating Hudson was incredible. It was actually enjoyable.
That's awesome.
Fun.
Yeah. Notek trying to answer Cunningham's bucket at the other end. Galarjan, three-point shot up, off the front iron, no good. Paul gets the rebound. He'll get it to Isaac Burns, and here come the Tigers the other way. Kind of no-look pass that Burns almost got through, but Notek got a hand on it.
Would have liked to have seen Adam take that shot. He
I
was
know it.
wide open
Yeah.
there. He thought about it a little bit.
And number 11, Peyton Flood.
There's Taylor Terrell back in the game, along with Peyton Flood, Spafford, and Balarjan going to get a rest.
Timeout, Fridley. Last year we played Fridley in one of the first games of the season, and it was one of those evenings where a lot of our players are actually sick. They were very, very ill. And Peyton Flood was a freshman last year, wasn't on the varsity squad, but they pulled him up from the JV just to be able to play that evening.
We got some entertainment here. I love it.
They're doing a
little Cotton Eye Joe action there. Rob's going to get it.
They're doing
the Fridley JV boys having some fun here right down in front of us.
I like it.
Do a little Cotton Eye Joe. Good fun in high school sports right there, by golly.
It is.
Woo! We'll give him a hand for that. Well, Don Richards just sent me a text. He was going to come and give us a little hand with the scorekeeping tonight, but the Badgers were on, and he said having the cube on made it a little too easy to stay home.
Oh, so I guess we should shut down.
Yeah, maybe. Although we had Scott Simpson last week say he came out to the game because he heard it on the cube.
Oh.
So he decided to come out.
excited.
So it brought him out to the game.
Zach Johnson.
We'd rather have you come out.
Right.
At the line.
Well, back to the game, 12-point lead. Isaac Burns running the offense. There's Cunningham, long three-point shot. Looked good, halfway down and out. Oh, and we got a travel on Peyton Flood.
Nice hustle on Peyton's part, but
yeah,
tried to pass it to Taylor, whose back was turned, thinking that Flood was going to be moving up the floor. The point for next, the
3-point shot in, Evan Nelson.
It's a 9-point game. I wasn't aware it was getting that close.
Yeah, the
time to take care of the ball.
Fire Eisen does just that to Notak. Strong drive, no good, no foul. And here comes Soto and the Tigers the other way. They got it down to 9, looking to cut it even closer. And here's Nate Soto out top, guarded by Fire Eisen. He'll get it back up.
Timeout. The plate for the
volleyball people.
Volleyball standard, yep.
Freddie hasn't been here for many games, but we used to give him a hard time a lot about that standard there, the plate coming off.
Dang, volleyball.
Yeah, assistant volleyball coach Fred Barr.
Secondary sport, I heard. I'm saying that because, Fred, you said you were going to be here this evening and you blew us off.
Here's Nate Soto out top to Cunningham. Isaac Burns. Back to Nelson. Evan Nelson, guarded now by Peyton Flood. Here's Gomar Paul. And Wildcats playing some beat. Long 3-point shot. Nelson off the front iron.
Oh, my.
Cats couldn't corral it. And Tigers get another offensive chance. Soto 3-pointer, no good. And nice look. Notek bucket, Zach Johnson, 53-42.
Zach Johnson is deceivingly fast. I didn't think he could get down the floor that quickly. He did. He went right to the hoop.
He was out there again. Fire Eisen couldn't find him, but Adam just takes it the length of the court. And there's Jerome Cunningham answers on the other end. 55-44, 3:20 to go here in the ball game. Russ plays this in an aerial of Estrus, bringing regular season finale here. And it's starting to get to be a good game here. Notek drives.
The Tigers fouls on number 1, Isaac Burns.
That's on Burns. That's his first. Notek will go to the line, I believe, for 2.
Got line shooting 2 for the Wildcats.
I like the flow of the game. The flow of the game is going because of the refs. They haven't been making calls too much. It's only 3 fouls a team.
Yeah, I like the pace of the game.
I really like this pace. And I don't think they're missing calls either, by the same token.
I'd agree. They've been consistent with it all game, and that's what you need to do. Don't start, tightening up the calls now.
Right.
Just let it flow like it has the entire game. But and here's Notek trying to convert on the second.
Good. 57-44, 3:07 left in the game.
Good answer by the Cats, huh?
Need to make those free throw shots now. Nice hustle, Adam. Way to try to.
Hustle! Get up front! Get on the deck!
Okay, settle down. Slow the game down. It's 2:48 left. Don't take a good shot. Take the best shot.
And a foul on Jerome Cunningham out away from the ball on Peyton Flood.
Jerome Cunningham. That's his third, team's fourth.
It's his third. Isaac Burns is going to get a rest for the Fridley Tigers.
And for the Tigers, number 4, Evan Shaw.
And the Cats get it in. Mike Vitt back in the game for the Wildcats. He has the ball in the corner. Trapped. He kicks it back out. Fire Eisen gathers that. Belarja and Notek. Reverse layup, no good. Put back Vitt.
Vitt.
Comes Jerome Cunningham up. And the Fridley faithful wondering where that foul was. I might have to agree with him on that one.
I would too. I think that was a foul.
There's Evan Shaw in the game for Fridley. Evan Nelson hit one from there a minute ago, but Looking to Soto, Nate Soto, guarded by Notek. He'll drive baseline. Soto, foul Notek.
The Wildcat fouls at number 2, Jackson Notek. That's his first, team's fourth.
That's Jackson's first foul of the game.
Nate Soto.
That's incredible.
That is 4 team fouls each here. We're inside 2 minutes of the game, 1:56. Soto up good on the first. Still a 14-point Wildcat lead. And Soto hits them both.
The Cats then was singing happy birthday to him just to get him off kilter, but he made it anyhow.
Zach Johnson to Vitt. Foul on Cowenhoven.
You wonder if they're going to start fouling just to get us to the free throw line and try to stop the clock from going.
Yeah, they're going to have to if they want to try to get in. You have to knock down some quick threes. The Tigers trail by 13. Vitt trying to take that to 15 with 2 made free throws. Here comes the first for Mike Vitt. Looks good. Just off the side iron, no good. And out comes Jackson Notek.
Defense on this side.
Back in the game for the Wildcats, Peyton Flood.
Peyton Flood in. He's going to go get in the lane here for the free throw. Second one by Vitt. Mike is set, shot up, and it's good. So Vitt gets 1 of 2, and it's 60-46. Wildcats, minute 40 to go here in the game. There's Evan Nelson. Nice looking guard for the Tigers, and he converts on that little jump shot. And now here comes the chasing defense. Little slap there, no call. Malargin out top.
Nice patience. Don't force it. They're going to start trapping. Spread the ball. Nice choice, Peyton.
Yeah.
Pull it back out.
And there's Vitt in the corner, but he gets it out.
Lots of time being run off the clock here.
Inside a minute. 12-point lead. Foul, Cunningham.
The Tigers foul is on 0, Jerome Cunningham. That's his fourth, team 6. In the game for the Tigers, number 10, Michael Cowenhoven, and number 4, Evan Shaw.
Wildcats inbounding it in front of the Cat faithful over there. And Fireheisen trying to get away from Cowenhoven as he held him there. But Zach Johnson in the lane, kicks it back out. There's Notek, and he's fouled by Cowenhoven. And that'll send Jackson to the line for a 1-and-1.
His third, team 7. At the line shooting 1 plus bonus for the Wildcats, Jackson Notek.
It's the first bonus shot of the whole game. It's happening with 48.3 seconds left in the game.
They have let him play.
They have.
Jackson Notek converts. He'll earn the second 13-point lead. Looks like it's might be all but done here, huh? 48 seconds.
I think you're right.
Good way to end for this senior group here tonight.
We'll have to remind Coach Campbell that we'd like to bring the seniors up here.
Yes, yeah. We'd emailed Coach Campbell, asking if we could get all 5 of them up here. We'll, I don't know, just hand them the mic.
I think so.
Let them take turns answering the question there.
And I learned my lesson last time. I'm not going to put the mic back on after the players put it on. It's not going to.
That'll be it, right?
That'll be done. I'll be done for the evening.
Yeah. Jerome Cunningham, long 3-pointer, no good. 30 seconds to go. Looks like the Tigers are just going to let it. Well, they're applying pressure, but there's a full court pass. Malargin, layup, Cats. 64-48. Cunningham, athletic move to the lane, bucket.
Cunningham.
We'll just give a little request out to our Cube faithful. Next Friday night, Ariel and Greg Peters will be heading down to Toma for the first WIAA game the Cats will have that night, and we could use one person to just run the camera. If there's maybe a JV player who maybe listens to the games that's going along, going down, or an interested fan that knows you're going and you're willing to just run the camera, might be appreciated. So if you're out there, you want to do it, it's a good way to get involved, have some fun.
Thanks.
And that'll put a bow on this one. 64-50 Wildcat victory here to end the regular season for the Cats. 5 straight, Ariel?
5 games in a row. They're on a roll. Hopefully we continue that into next weekend and
you bet.
see what we can do.
Make some things happen in Toma and in the WIAA tournament run, huh? That's
Should
when it
be
gets
good.
fun. So
thanks to First National Bank for
yes.
actually they're actually going to be sponsoring us next weekend. So for WIAA games, we can't do those games without their permission, and actually we have to pay for that. So First National Bank is coming in for us to be able to bring the Cube to you folks to watch the game out of Toma.
yeah, thank you, Jeff. And we'll put the logo back up. We didn't get that done as much as we should have here tonight, but thank you all season long. And Coach Mark Vree says we'll get the seniors up to you now.
Sounds good.
We can. You want to run the?
I'll run the camera.
All righty. So we have Drew Everson, Aaron Belargin, Jackson Notek, Ryan Spafford, and Nick Simpson coming up.
You're in the books. Good job.
So a nice victory there for the Cats. We'll do a little quick interview here with the senior players. Hey, thanks, Rob. So we will get the seniors up here, and we will try to get them each the headset maybe, or just ask the question, and they can just answer it right into the headset here. There we go. We got Beth Gretz and her daughter on the camera coming up the steps. So here come the seniors. We'll just try to ask a few questions here. I don't know. Jackson, nice game. Aaron, good job. Been fun all year. Nick, good to see you. Ryan Spafford, nice job. Drew, good job, you guys. Hey, thanks for coming up. If this will work, I'll just ask a question with this, and you guys can just talk this way, all right? Can you hear me all right? Hey, look right into that camera, fellas. That's a good way to wrap up your senior season, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely good. Played a good game. Good way to end the season. He's a good team, so
Yeah. So all 5 of you seniors this year, it's a great group. It's been fun to watch you all year. What's it mean to be a part of this team? What's it mean to you guys to round out your senior season here with a victory? And what's it mean to be a Wildcat to you guys?
Just pride in what we do, getting our work done every day, and coming in and working hard at practice and getting the job done in games.
Awesome, Drew. Nick?
Yeah, I love being a Wildcat. I've always wanted to play basketball my whole life and be on the varsity team, and it's a great accomplishment.
Good for you.
Over the course of the season, we just become a family. We spend so much time together that it's just we know each other, we play well together, we mesh well, and we just go out and win games.
Absolutely. Jackson?
I'm just really, really fortunate to be able to play with these guys, my teammates. It's just such a blessing, and just grow up with all of them, just playing against them and with them. It's just such a blessing. So
yeah,
just keep it going into next week and go off. So.
Absolutely. Anything you wanna give any shout outs to anybody out in the crowd or have any fun? You got anybody at home you want to say hi to or out in the
grandparents out in Florida?
All right.
Shout out to my mom and dad. They took care of me throughout this whole season, throughout this whole transferring process my senior year. So big thanks to them.
Awesome. Good job,
Drew. Parents, and shout out to aunt and uncle in Colorado. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, my parents are here every game, supporting me. Just give me a good time.
Good. Jackson?
My parents, just my brother and my sisters, and just cable out up in Duluth and my grandparents. It's mean a lot to me. So
Awesome. Well, good luck, you guys, coming up in WIAA playoff. You go back to Toma to try to avenge that loss earlier in the year. So good luck to you. Thanks for coming up tonight, and good luck in your future plans to all of you. Good job.
Thank you.
Yep. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job, Jackson. All right, Ariel, I think we'll just wrap this one up. We'd like to say thank you to Jeff Johnson, First National Bank. Thank you to the coaching staff for their participation all year, Coach Campbell and his team and everybody involved with the Cube. Ariel, thank you for being involved this year, and we're going to wrap it up with a Wildcat victory, and good luck as you go into the WIAA playoffs next weekend at Toma, and hopefully a game the next night against La Crosse Central. For Ariel Levesters, I'm Russ Blasey saying so long and thank you, everybody.